What's good, my people? Back again with another video, back again with another comparison. Just before I get into the comparison, please like, comment, share, subscribe, check out all the content, check out all the videos, all that good stuff. So I've got two boxes which have marks all over them. I'll explain what they are. I dropped vinegar from Chippy Chips on the boxes. Please don't judge me. So I've got two different pairs. One is the 2002R and one is the 1906R. Both in more or less the same colorway. Black and white, black and white. So the reason I wanted to compare these two is because literally the same colorway, and I love both shoes. And I wanted to just show the kind of similarities and differences between both pairs. Start off with similarities. The sole, obviously the black pair has been worn. Let's skip past that. It is the same sole that's been used on both pairs. The plastic bits, the New Balance, etc. It's the same sole. If you look at it side by side again, same thing, just slightly different colors. The sole is the same. Then the differences lie in the upper. So the uppers, when you got the 2002Rs, they come in suede materials. So you've got suede uppers, and then you do have mesh, but you've got a lot of suede, heavy suede. With the 1906R, because they're a running shoe or more for running, this is more for lifestyle. They've got the plastic, they've got nubuck paneling, and a lot more mesh. As you can see just by comparing them side by side. And even if you give it a top down view, if you see, look, a lot more mesh. Even the toe box, very similar but more mesh as opposed to suede. Laces, more or less exactly the same. I'll be honest, they're literally the same. The back, it is different. So one bit we've got big bit of plastic, one bit we've got a lot of nubuck and some reflective materials. This bit I believe reflects, but yeah, very same but very different. Very same but very different. The tongue, that's another difference. The tongue on the 1906R is like a straight up and then curved tongue. On the 2002R, it's very similar, but it's not, because it has multiple layers. So it's got 1, 2, like 3 layers onto it. So it's got the mesh, and then it's got material, then it's got suede on top, which makes it quite puffy and comfortable. But for me, this tongue just looks a bit more better, because sometimes this tongue just pops out like this and just looks a bit odd, but it's still nice. Of course, I own both pairs, so you know. Another thing that I didn't highlight is the New Balance logo. So that N on the 2002R is just like kind of a stitched in type material. With these 1906Rs, it's usually laced through the N, or the lace loop through the N, which literally is a used lace loop or usable lace loop. And yes, it's on both sides. And then on the inside, basically the same thing again, with the same sole, just different materials. So, you know, the running uses more mesh, the lifestyle shoe uses more suede, more suedey materials for more of day to day. To be honest, the shoes, I've got many pairs of 2002Rs. I have a few pairs of 1906Rs, but I think these just take it by a very small margin, just because the tongue on these I prefer much more. But the 2002R still gets love from me. With the 1906R, they are, you know, more summery with the mesh, breathable. With these, it does have mesh, don't get me wrong, but because of the suede, they can get quite warm. So, you know, if you're going to be sweating a lot, you might prefer these over these. But they are still both amazing pairs, very comfortable, very versatile. You can wear them with so many different things. Yeah. So let me know what you think. Which pair do you prefer? Are you 2002R? Are you 1906R? Or it's just 2002 versus 1906? But let me know, my people. Wait a few moments, you'll see an on-foot comparison of both pairs, just so you can decide which one you like more on foot. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and take care, my people.